What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It is Miesha B here, back at it again with another video. If you are a returner, hello, I'm so happy to see you. And if you are new here, please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. I make financial-based content with sprinkles of faith, lifestyle, and just trying to get my life together. So in today's video, I'm just gonna come and update some of my cash envelopes because I finally got my life together and took a whole Saturday. Well, just the afternoon part, about 2 hours to really focus in and reflect on what I want my financial goals to be, as well as got a little creative child with the little laminator and the, arts and craftsy teacher part of me, and created some really great cash envelopes that I wanted to share with y'all, as well as some of the challenges that y'all get a sneak peek into what I will be doing for 2022. So stay tuned. So I wanted to first come off and show you my different designs that I created. So this one is for gas and it's very similar to the travel one, except for obviously it's just gas and car related. Then I made me a beautiful self-care one. Let me get closer so y'all can see. Of course, we got our Black Girl Magic. I'm Black, so all of the women had to be Black to reflect me. We got the going out child. We're trying to go out, okay? Pop champagne. Weather challenge, which you'll hear more of in my next video. And then last but not least, a me, myself, and bae category, because I recognized that I was spending a lot of my other sinking funds like travel or going out on time with me and RD, and I just really want to be a little bit more intentional about spending money for me and then spending money with my partner. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to, oh, I forgot about eating out. What a nice surprise. Okay, this one I played around with my new hole puncher, and I created an eating out one as well. So these are my cash envelopes that I'm going to just change out. Eating out is already here. I threw in some extra money. I had $15 extra. I'm going to take this out because now I know that it works and it fits. I'll just put it to the side for right now. Hold on. So let's rip this off because it's giving janky. And I'm not going to speak through all of it. I'm just going to show y'all what my process was to kind of make these cash envelopes. And they should have $100 in it. So from the last video, I actually decided that extra cash, instead of going towards my credit card bill, I was going to distribute that throughout my envelopes and then just pay it off with my check, child. It's gonna be okay. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And this was for going out, eating out. So I'm just gonna keep this going out because that was here. This was already the vibe of this folder. So I'm gonna go through my little options, child. Where is going out? Here we are. Oh my God, I'm so excited. And I'm gonna do this real cute, like play it real cute. And just, I'm trying to see which way these things go. They're all going different ways, child. Okay, so we're all gonna go this way because why not? I'm just gonna hot glue this on. So I'm gonna start from here, from the back. Can y'all see? I'm just gonna hot glue this onto these. And the reason I prefer the zip up ones for certain categories is because they do get a little bit more cash than my traditional cash envelopes. So just like for some reassurance that nothing's gonna fall out, which has never happened to me, it's just a fear that I have, I just prefer the zippers. So there we go. We're gonna let it dry. Warm. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, just to make sure. Going out, let it harden for a second, push it again. And from my experience, it doesn't mess up the plastic that's on the Ziploc like envelopes. So that's what we're going with. So $100 and going out. Excellent. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, this one, was this gas? I think this was gas, and that was a little signifier. It's so janky. It is so janky. I think this, so this one is gas. It looks a little janky. It has a little signifier of the sticky note gas. And this should also have $100 in it. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Perfect. Where is our gas? Gas. No, here we are. Gas. So gas is one that will be in my wallet. So I'm just going to throw this in here. And this is a traditional cash envelope. As you can see, it opens up. It is clear in the back. I'm really excited that I figured that out by watching some YouTube videos. And we're just going to throw this $100 in here. And this fits perfectly in my wallet. So I will put this in my wallet because I need that on me more than I need other things. So we're going to take this one out and save it for later. Eating out, I could have sworn that I put money towards that, but I guess I didn't. So I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with eating out, child, because it's not making any sense. But for right now, I'll just put this extra $15 in. Because I think eating out and going out, I decided I was going to collapse, but it's not given. So going out is full. We're going to put this here. And then this envelope, I believe, should have $50 in it, and this should be self-care. So let's just double check. 20, 40, 45, 50. Perfect. Finally, y'all, we are doing some things. Some things. So we're going to take the printout. I laminated the printout. I'm going to glue this on here, and it will represent self-care.
Wait tonight, bets are off. I'm gonna find my way tonight. Wait tonight.
Boom. So now that I got my life together, we have gas, traditional cash envelope, and I did try to hole punch it, but I messed up at first. So that's why this one is just cut. But it will go in my wallet. We have eating out, going out, and self-care. I'm so excited. This looks so much better than it did before. It's giving organization. It's giving I have some sense. Okay. So now that that is all handled, what we're going to do is create our sinking funds and add to that. So in our sinking funds already, we have our home insurance, car repair, car maintenance, hair, and travel. Holidays is about to be done because I just, like I said, need to send out a check to 2 people for Christmas. So Christmas is done for now, but we will come back to that. So I want to come on here and add some challenges to our sinking fund. So the first one is going to be our weather challenge. And this challenge consists of checking the weather or the temperature 1 day a week. I'm going to do Wednesday because it's called like the winter or the Wednesday weather challenge, the weather Wednesday challenge, something like that. Where essentially you check the weather and let's say it's 50 degrees. If it's 50 degrees out, that means that I need to save $50. If it's 90 degrees out, right, it's summertime, I need to save $90. So once a week, I'm going to do Wednesday. I'm going to check the weather, and whatever the amount is on that Wednesday is how much, or whatever the weather is for that day is how much I'm going to save for the winter challenge. So we have our envelope that's going to go towards the back as our savings challenge. And I'm excited. This is my first time really doing a savings challenge for real, for real. Okay, then we have our 90s baby challenge. And this is what I'm also doing on Instagram. So on Instagram, I'm asking different 90-day trivia or 90s. Up next, we have our 90s day challenge. And I have been doing this on Instagram. If you do not follow me on Instagram, it's at The Bold Budgeter. And I've been asking 90s trivia all December long. So some of the questions have been like, name all the members of the Spice Girls, or what was Kevin's last name from Home Alone? What was, you know, the name of Kirk, or what did GP stand for in Kirk Franklin's song Stomp? And basically the trivia just focuses on that 10-year period. And depending on whether or not you got an answer correct or wrong determines your save amount. So for example, if you knew all the members of the Spice Girls, you would have to save $3. But if you got it incorrect, you would have to save $1.50. And essentially the purpose of it is to make savings fun, as well as, you know, give people a break, because December is a hard month. So we're saving with amounts that are under $5 to show that you can still save even if they're little amounts. This 90 days challenge, this 90s babies challenge is a little bit more intense based off of the amount. So as you can see here, it ranges from 90, which represents 1990, all the way to 99, 1999. And once you save up all of these different amounts, you will have a total of $945. So because I'm a 90s baby, I wanted to do something that really celebrated my generation, as well as I will be 29 in 2022. So it's really like, you know, welcoming in this last hoorah of my 20s come 2022. So that's why I wanted to start this challenge, and I will get more into it as we go along. So I will add this. Ooh. Ciao. Come on now, we ain't got time for all of this. And the dates are things that you can choose. It's a flexible challenge, so it's not like a 1-year challenge or 6 months or 1 month. You can really dictate how long you want to take on this. Personally, I'm going to try to get it done within the year. Again, because it has some significance to me in terms of this, you know, being 29 in 2022. But for anyone else, you know, just use it how you feel appropriate. If you love the 90s, if the 90s represented an important time in your life, if you were born in the 90s, this challenge is super fun. So take a look at it. It is on my website. And also getting added to this binder, which is like struggling for life, is I'm doing a 5,000 savings challenge. It is not specific to this year per se. It's just something I'm just trying to do to save up, and I will explain that more in another video. But I received this, or not received this, but I purchased this from NY Creations by B&E. It was shipped very quickly. If you can see, there are piggy banks with different amounts that add up to 5,000. It came with the cash breakdown, as well as the mock copy $1,000 bills. A beautiful handwritten note. It was wrapped up so beautifully. I highly recommend, if you are on Etsy or, you know, want to buy savings challenges for anybody, including yourself, please go and check out her Etsy shop. It was tens across the board. There was so much thought in it. And I was super excited to receive this from her because of that. So essentially what you do is you would use these stickers to signify whenever you hit a number, or essentially you could also use a dry erase marker. But these are the savings challenges that I will be doing this year. 2 more so focused on this year, and then the last one for however long it takes me. So last but definitely not least, we have the bold Roth IRA challenge, and this is a challenge that I am doing in community with people who want to max out their Roth IRA for the 2022 year. And so the bold Roth IRA challenge consists of 2 different types of challenges depending on your life. We have the calendar challenge and the envelope challenge. So the envelope challenge essentially consists of different envelopes with different amounts that you would need to put away to invest per day. So you can do this by putting it in a cash envelope, then, you know, putting it into your investment accounts at the end of the week or at the end of the month. But it gives you a breakdown of where you need to be, and it gives you the flexibility to pick different amounts based off of your income. So you might want to start off with like $12 and $11, $10, the smaller amounts, and then work your way up to some of the larger amounts once you've gotten paid. So like the 23, the 25, etc. And this is, again, for people who don't have the consistency to automatically invest. This gives you some accountability as well as a visual representation of where you need to be for each month. The cool thing about this is that we're doing it in community. So I started giving workshops on the Roth IRA and how well it works. And we meet once a week, which is optional, but once a month, the first meeting, the first Thursday of each month at 7 o'clock, we come together and we meet for accountability purpose, as well as workshops for educational information on the Roth IRA and investing. So if this is something that you're interested in, please go to my website, www.theboldbudgeter.com, or on my Instagram page @theboldbudgeter if you need a payment plan for $30 a month. Now, the calendar challenge consists of days broken down with different amounts, as well as an affirmation, a preview of what next month will look like, as well as a section for you to take notes. And again, this is just another layer of accountability if you want to invest with more of a structure. So instead of you randomly picking, I say on the first is $50. Most people get paid on the first. So you might have more disposable income compared to the 5th through the 11th. So this is what it looks like. We have one for every single month, child, to just get people excited about investing, because the Roth IRA is an incredible tool that all folks should use. So that's that on that. And thank you for spending time with me. So yeah.